Some states have been complaining that their National Guard troops have not been available to help in floods, snowstorms, forest fires, and other emergencies because the Guard members are in Iraq. That seems odd. I don't think Iraq has many floods, snowstorms, or forest fires. It's mostly desert. Why would we send our National Guard there? It turns out that helping people cope with natural disasters is only part of what state National Guard troops are for. The other part of their mission is to create disasters, man-made disasters. State National Guard troops have fighter planes and tanks and helicopter gunships and field artillery. Their web pages show lots of flashy pictures of these weapons, and they are pretty clear about what the weapons are for. One Midwestern state's National Guard defines the mission of their field artillery thusly, quote, to deliver lethal and massive indirect fires to destroy, neutralize, or suppress the enemy, unquote. It doesn't say who the enemy is. I doubt it is ever their neighboring farm state. Rather than putting people here in the U.S. in danger by sending the people they rely on to fight fires and help in disasters abroad, it would seem to make more sense to give some other group the responsibility for fighting foreign wars. Maybe we could let our Army and Navy and Air Force and Marines do that job. State governments are looking for ways to cut their budgets so they can pay for schools and roads and other things people want. We could save a lot of money by getting rid of all the armament our National Guards have. I can't think of any time our National Guard would need to use artillery or fighter planes or a lot of the other lethal weapons they have here in the U.S. We could hire a lot of grade school teachers with the money we spend on buying weapons our National Guard will never need to use here. We could save a lot of money by not training our National Guard to use weapons they don't need. The National Guard has outlived some of the functions it used to serve. Since we got rid of the draft, the Guard isn't needed as a place to hide from the draft. And since police departments are better trained and equipped than they once were, we seldom need to call out the Guard to quell riots. The police can usually handle that. The Guard still serves a political purpose. Any governor who wants to run for president but who hasn't served in the military can bolster his or her credentials by reminding the voters that they were commander-in-chief of their state's National Guard. Taking away the Guard's guns wouldn't impair their ability to help people here in the U.S. I've never heard of anyone refusing to be rescued by a fireman who didn't carry a gun. The only thing that we would really miss if we stopped using our National Guard as an adjunct of our military is the military-style uniforms that National Guard members wear in parades. I think people watching the parades would cheer just as loudly.